The Sahel nations have done it again. This time they have inked a new deal with Russia to launch 2 satellites into orbit. And this will be done in Mali. And the Russian company, Roscosmos, I think is the name, don't quote me on that. They are, you know, we all know Russia have the best scientists when it comes down to satellite and engineers. Anyway, some of the best. Not the best, but some of the best. So, you know, the Americans use defectors, Russians and scientists to build their satellite system and their rockets. Anyway, back to this. So, what will this do for the Sahel nations? Communication, internet, telephone, radio waves for the telecommunication. For the surveillance satellite will be help militarily, border disputes, to help with monitor disasters. And this is great news because when you have disaster like a hurricane or a flood, you can pinpoint areas that people need assistance and who need help. For drought, same thing. For the military, it's great for the military in the sense that they will have access to instant video and instant photo, so they don't have to be wasting their time to call in this person and say and ask. You know, they have instant access to intelligence. So this is brilliant news for the Sahel nations. And the Russians aiding and launching this from Mali is even a plus, because they have to train and aid citizens from the Sahel nation to operate, to help launch, to help build, to help construct. So it's gonna put to work thousands of people, and it's gonna also help for cutting down the sabotage, instead of hiring external help to do engineer work or to do scientific work, like to hire a European or a Western person. This will cause sabotage by using more and more external forces. When you have your own citizens, it's possible, but most likely people tend to be patriotic for their own country when in these sensitive matters. So this is a plus on that side as well. So shout out to the 3 Sahel nations heads of state, and for inking this deal to have a satellite, their first satellite launch. This won't be imminent. So give them, this is going to be between 3 to 4 years, as reported. The minister from Mali reported that it's going to take 3 to 4 years to launch the actual satellite. But the fact that they have plans in place to enhance their country and their military, this is key, because this is what more African nations need to do. We need to stop talking about we need aid or we need this. We need to do, and this is why they don't like the Sahel nation and the AES alliance, because these guys are not borrowing any money from the World Bank or the IMF, so they're not beholden to nobody. They are using their own money generated from their own economy, because why? They have control of their resources, their gold, their cobalt, they're not the cobalt, their gold, their uranium, which is 2 of the biggest sellers when it comes down to resources. Uranium is key, and gold is key anywhere at all in the world. And all the other resources, like, you know, the aluminum, the diamonds and stuff like that. So and the oil, because Niger have oil, so that's another resource that's big in funds, and they're generating their own funds to purchase and run their own systems. This is why they cannot manipulate these leaders and use them for, like the Nigerian or the Benin or the Ivory Coast or Senegal. You know, those countries that are beholden to Western powers because they have loans from the World Bank and from the IMF, and they have loans from and aid. They are afraid of getting their aid money cut off. But the Sahel states refused any form of aid money or any kind of loan from the IMF or the World Bank or anyone else to. So that shows you that they are fully independent, and with Russia help with building out their military. And with not only Russia, China is aiding and selling them weapons. Russia, China, Morocco, Egypt, and I'm missing one. Turkey. They are getting drones, armored vehicles from Russia and China, drones from Egypt and Turkey, and ammunitions and new weapons that Abraham Traore stated he will not show to the public because they don't want to show the whole arsenal, which is key. So you don't know what they have, so they cannot just run in on them. So this is why the launching of the satellite, especially the surveillance satellite, is going to aid so much when it comes down to terror attacks and insurgents and finding terror groups in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, and hopefully in other African countries if they join the Sahel Alliance. So this is a big if, but bravo on the communication and surveillance satellite launch, which will be taking place between let's say between the next 3 to 4 years, it will actually officially be launched. But the fact that the work has begun shows you a lot. This is why they hate the alliance members, especially ECOWAS. This is one of the reasons why ECOWAS is fighting so much against the AES alliance, because no one cannot manipulate them, they cannot blackmail them, because they don't have nothing to blackmail them with. So this is key, and they are not puppets. These guys are militant, and they are military, and they are militant, and they are very smart because they are very young, especially Abraham Traore. They have last week said they tried to destabilize Burkina Faso, and the plot was foiled, and some people got arrested. They got their names, and they even have countries who were involved in this plot. And it was named in our video I did earlier. I'll put the video in the link in the description as well. And it was found that around a month ago, Ukraine was giving intelligence to terror groups in Mali, and it cost the lives of some soldiers. And they get the Mali citizens, the government, literally tell all Ukrainian, leave Mali, embassies closed, not everything, get out, and they have to leave because what? They are fighting against the government, and they have proof. This is not a hearsay. So they have been put out, and then so we have so many external forces trying to destabilize this Sahel alliance, and this is why these guys are fully independent from. It's anytime they launch their own currency and the airline, then man, it's gonna be over. Because now they have one military. Next is the one currency and ditch CFA franc, and then having their own airline. And now with their own satellite, better yet. So anyway, let me know what you think about this. I don't know. My name is Teflon, for those of you watching me for the first time. And also, tell a friend, like, comment, share, subscribe. Boom.